stupid auto swing knob. I'll get an original looking knob for this hoe. It's a cold start. I start this bitch in weeks. Sounds like a goddamn sewing machine, but it's fucking clean. For being a 77 anyway, I'm missing one of the goddamn turquoise color sun visors, so it's gonna be a bitch. If I can get a couple of black ones, I guess I could go for that since the carpet's black. I'm gonna move it because I'm gonna move that frame out of the way. Just let it warm up, I guess. Everything looking pretty fucking golden here. Gotta slide the cab over like 8 inches, but these little flaps here are in direct conflict with my frame geometry now, so I'm gonna lop them off. And then also think that this here fucking hump is not gonna fly with the way my fucking motor is huge and shit. Also, this angle here ain't shit. I gotta have a straight cut down to be able to put the brake booster master cylinder deal down here, so I'm gonna have to notch it and then bend it forward and box it out. Probably it's not a fucking big problem. I have to fucking cut it for the transmission to clear. I'll be able to fucking put the engine or the whole cab forward. It's cool. It'll happen. It needs to happen anyway. I'm kind of so happy right now. I've been messing with this thing all morning because I had an electrical issue. The pump wasn't coming on, and then it was kind of scary because somebody had already fucked with the harness for the pump. It had been pigtailed and shit like that, and with the fuel pump relay, I don't know if you know these GMs, they have this bracket here, and this is the fuel pump relay. And then that's the fuel pump fuse, where the fuse was good, and then the relay wasn't clicking, but it all was because they didn't have the ground done up right over here on the fucking tank. But the pump ain't shit, it was frozen. I had to fuck with it out without the lines, and then I was just testing to see if it was priming, which it is now. It's priming, and it's pumping when you crank it, so we're golden. I'm gonna change that pump anyway since I'm already here. The tank's dropped, and I'm empty that tank because it's full of like some garbage ass gas. Like, it's fucking full. That bitch was heavy as fuck to drop, but yeah. So in theory, there should be gas there, which means the pump's coming on, which means the electrical issue has been sorted. It was just a ground problem, and then I can fucking put the tank back on. The truck starts if I put a gallo and shit like that, so it's all golden. I'll check the fucking cooling system because it did come with a water pump randomly in the fuck. I rigged up this shit real quick just so I can take out all the shitty gas before I change the pump. Even though I got it pumping, the way I did it, I reversed the polarity on it real quick, like just bumped it, and then fucking put it back, and then it started working, you know. But obviously outside of the harness, so you don't fuck with the computer or anything like that. But I've done that before, but I know sure the fucking pump was frozen, so might as well just swap it right now. It's the tank's out and all that, you know. The gas is pretty wrecked. spend this many fucking containers worth of that shit. I'll use it for something. This pump's pretty fucking crunchy. Some of the units pretty wrecked. So I got to cut in, right? The fucking water has to sit way inside the cab. Not too much. It's because this cab's weird. It has like a weird foot space. But see, it's all gonna be pretty much flat once I'm done. I have to make another shell. But it's all rusted, so it had to be repaired anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm destroying originality. Not that I give a fuck, because I mean, I'm getting paid to do this, so. But yeah, that 400, pretty hefty in there. It's just the weird geometry of the cab, how it like kicks in for those like floor panels. But yeah, it's pretty much where it needs to be. Handle channel part of the fucking cab. Gotta clean up those little cuts there a little bit. But it just pretty much barely fit. But that's all I could take off the frame, you know what I'm saying? I knew it was gonna be within. Know these, but these square bodies and some of the 90s trucks had these service lights, and it has a little fucking spool where you can pull this wire, and it's like 20 feet long or whatever, and you can use it to go all around the truck, like to service or whatever, like to do some mechanic shit, and then you can turn the light on. And when you're done, you're supposed to spin this shit, and it gives you more or less wire, you know, so you can pull it. I'm not really gonna fuck with it because I don't need to, but it's just neat. It's dope as fuck that this thing still has it intact. Never seen one that works. That's a big ass vacuum. Tiene una pinche le cae vacío, machine. ¿La oyes? That's a mad vacuum leak, but like I was telling my dad. I'll figure it out. Apágala. And I fucking fix this bitch. Fix that goddamn computer problem they had. Fuck those fools. This bitch shifts good and everything. Feels hella smooth. You telling him for bitch? I'm all beefing with the neighbors. Fuck that fun. Want some fucking smoke. I didn't wake up in a good mood today, to be honest. Damn, this bitch is just tight and right. Just tight and right. I gotta fucking tidy up all the bullshit they tried to take apart. They took off the glove box because they were trying to fuck with the computer. I'm just glad they stopped where they did, because there wasn't even the problem. The problem was the tank with the ground. Because if you don't fucking have a good ground, it doesn't like let the ECU tell it when to inject or whatever the fuck. I've been through that shit before. But she's smooth, shifts really nicely, man. Transmission, everything. I'm in love. Obviously, I'm gonna fucking put her up for sale real quick, and I'm just gonna clean it up, but you know what I'm saying? She's running a little wonky. I need a fucking spark plug, a little tune up, I'm saying, but she's cleaning up pretty nicely. She idles good, but you can see here a little bit shaky, smoking black, so she's running a little red. Vacuum leaks and the tune-up, PCV valve, all that shit. rich. I don't know, it's because it was sitting for a long time. Too many burnouts. Fucking Ford ain't shit. Fuck the C6 transmission. All that. Many reasons. But my fucking transmission blew chunks on the fucking rat. I'm pretty upset. I'm gonna have to tear this bitch apart. Fuck everybody. Your mom's a hoe too. I'll just play, but fuck. Damn fool. Yup. I'm gonna rip this bitch apart. Transmission blew chunks on this bitch. After it not starting for like fucking months and months. Well, she's gonna come out and play today for sure. Because the candidate been sitting too long. Who wants to buy this thing? Who has fucking, I don't know, like $5,000 or some shit. Is that right? I stole a radio that I had put on it. This piece of shit. It's just been put away for so long. Some Chevys. Así déjalo quitado. Damn, I always wanted one of these air conditioning units. They should some Montgomery Ward. Like a 50s one. It has the little pajas in there and shit for the swamp cooler. I got hooked up for real though. I got like $100 and a goat for it. A baby goat. And $100 is what it cost me. But I love that shit. Look at it. Straight bomber style. Fucking Fatima rolling Easter style. I'm all crashing and shit. Calm down, calm down. fucking switches on the dually. Where are you going? Cruising on the fucking dually or what? What are you doing, dog? To push this bitch around all morning. Gotta get the cab up to fucking 77 and then move on from so we can take the bed off. It's like playing Tetris with big ass trucks that are heavy as fuck. Anyway, now I gotta take this cab off, put it inside that garage, and then pull the truck back out. And with the same truck, I'm gonna pull this frame, get this cab on this frame, and then take the bed off of it. So I can finish the goddamn stuff. But yeah, the fucking Cadillac, I need to find another drive shaft because the drive shaft doesn't fit. It's too short, and then it's just a world of shit with that car. Still gotta fuck with the power steering pump, and the manifold doesn't clear the steering box, so I need center. Yo pienso que se mira más verga con esos rines que con los otros de los de Foringa. Nah, son Dodge, pero parecen. Un pinche mamón que sepa te va a decir, ¿por qué le pusiste rines de Dodge? Y le vas a decir, chinga a tu madre. Por eso. Sí, porque es 8 por 165, pero después ya son diferentes tamaños. Esa Dodge que le quitamos esos rines es en los últimos años que salieron de Dodge. Porque ya en los 90 ya lo quitaron la verga. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna buy this truck. Maybe. Illegal U-turns. And this motherfucker on this Jeep just parked in the middle of the street. We don't give a fuck. Yup. Needs to be channeled. Obviously, the bed's not sitting where it's supposed to because I gotta cut a hole through the floor. Which kind of sucks because this truck's the only truck from the 50s that actually has like a fucking... That's a California bed and has a metal floor. But... yeah. I have to cut a fucking hole so the new step notch of the frame fits in it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, my frame looks sexy and shit. Look at the fucking plated and boxed. Anyway, yeah. Just by looking at how it's sitting right now, I could already see this bitch gonna be bad. Look at it, how it just sits. It's gonna be a bad bitch. And it's pretty much there. The frame's made. I have to do all the little odds and ends and patch the floor, but like, god damn, look at that bitch. Shit. I know I see this bitch name like it's practically done. But yeah. It's in better condition, I think. The floor anyway from when I brought this one, but it's fucking chingazo here is pretty bad. But look at the floor pan. This bitch is complete. No holes. It's just dirty, but it has like no rust holes at all. It's fucking crazy. Never seen one. And it's a 46. So I don't even want to cut the floor. I'm gonna just probably see the frame, front and rear, so I can get that notch for the channeling. But I don't even want to fuck with the floor or anything. Yeah, it's a long-term kind of deal here because I got a whole other... I want to get fixed, the bitch. Anyway, this motor had a stud broken here where I want to put the motor mount. So I welded this nut onto it, and now I'm gonna try to back it out. Hopefully it works. Yeah. So I put an oversized nut on the bolt, and then I hit it with some weld here, and then should be golden to take it out. Let's see what happens. The satisfaction like of 1,000 orgasms. If you ever fuck with mechanics, if you're fucking able to just back out a bolt like that, because this is gonna be a world of shit, and we're able to overcome it. You see here, I welded this oversized nut on the stud, pulled it out, the old trusty yellow here. So happy about that shit. Pretty closer than yesterday. Had to make these bitch bracket shits from some bumper things. Need some spacers and shit. On this side, I'm not so happy with it. Just gonna clearance some more, and then I'm gonna re-drill those slots. But I'm also thinking of burning in those ears to the fucking frame. That's what I'm gonna do. So I have to re-drilling and all this bullshit. Just burn them in. I gotta clearance that so I can put that fucking mechanical fuel pump delete. Yep. So the frame location and everything, was able to bolt these brackets into the frame on both sides, just kind of holding them. I'm probably gonna burn them in after it's all said and done, but if you see here, I have to fucking section it so I can get the distance. It was about like what, 3/4 inch shy of where I needed to be on this side, and on this side I'm actually gonna have to fucking cut out a whole lot of plate, and you can see there I'm gonna have to fucking make a plate that meets with this, but it should be golden. It's actually pretty close, but so I can get clearance on the panel around and on the fucking what is it, a steering arm, fucking rack, steering rack and shit. I have clearance. I just checked them, bump. That way it won't move with this little wire feed, and then I'm gonna use the fucking stick breaker. Make sure that bitch is fucking strong. But yeah, she's in. I gotta make the transmission mount and then start putting it together, I guess. These things like stupid light. That's the only good thing. This little frame is tiny. All the fucking little brackets and everything are just low cost production because it's a Studebaker, so it's all light as fuck. The motor turns over, but it doesn't have a carburetor, and the clutch is stuck, or a gear is stuck actually because of clutch engages. So I don't think I want to waste my time trying to get it running. Just getting the little carburetor and everything, you know what I'm saying, when I'm not going to be able to use it since it's broken from the tranny. Plus, I want to be a fucking V8 350 Chevy on this hoe. Which I have the motor for my wrecker. I'm going to rip the wrecker apart and get a modern frame for it because I want to slam it. And then I'm all the Studebakers I've seen are long beds. This is the only short bed I've ever seen. In real life, anyway. And, yeah. I like it. I'm gonna put it back in the bay right now. We'll keep working on it. Make the floor. Just gonna make the floor and, mount it. Because it has big ass rust holes. That's what I was talking about. That 46 Ford is stupid clean compared to, like, this one. Or even this Chevy was also pretty rusted compared to this one. It's like it's been in a rustless environment, I guess, because all the floor pan's complete. But it's fucking dented shit, so it's a give and take game, I guess. As big as the roof dent. That shit ain't gonna be easy to pop out. I don't think so anyway. But yeah, I gotta move this bitch forward, but this hoist helps. I have to fucking remove these brackets from this bumper, like just trying to get the edge so you don't hurt the other side, which I didn't at all. So I'm gonna do that so I can bring them in so I can mount it to this track. And it's still like too wide. I'm probably having to like lob the edges just to see with the customer and shit. But yeah, I like how the front one is actually tucked up so it covers part of the body line and it looks sick. And I think I want to do the same thing with the back one. So if you see here, it's actually mounted from the bottom part of the frame onto this shit, and the top is not. You see it's up. It's like, but since the truck's slammed, it makes it look pretty sick. burning in the fucking brackets for this goddamn bumper. Yep. It's a motherfucker. The fucking horns for the frame, that's not the actual frame. That's a fucking bracket they made for a bumper they had. And I guess it got hit or something. But it's not exactly in the same level or distance from each side, so you have to fucking make the brackets offset, which is whatever. Just tell her to put it on and taking it off. That bitch is solid on there. You can see I have ultimate penetration, like hella fucking burn off the fucking paint. Yeah. So right here at each line, from each line here of the body line to the bumper is 2 1/4, and then we're here at 2 1/4, and then from this bracket here to the line, if you put a straight edge on it, it's 6 1/2, and then same from this fucking bracket to the body line is 6 1/2 exactly. And yeah, so everything's centered, measured, but you can see here, look at the line, and the fucking frame rail is after the line, like right here, like a fucking 2 inches after the line. And if you look on the other side, it's just different. That fucking bracket that they made for it is offset, so that just translates for it to be a bitch to do. It's done. I took that shit off like a million times. Now I gotta mark the edges, take it off again, and then cut that bitch because the edges are too long. That shit ain't gonna fly. I'm gonna do them like exactly flush to the body. Straight, 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 straight. Pretty fucking cool. And it barely clears here because the truck's like in a weird incline, but I think it like will drag if you try to drive with it down. Yeah, this hoe is on there. That shit don't even move. The whole fucking truck moves before it. But like I said, I hit that shit hard. Straight up beats. You can see the whole square. Yeah. And through the bottom, obviously you can't see the bottom burn. Like it. On this van, but this bitch, this is a cold start. I'm not even fuck with it all day. Like straight face on this bitch, like a fucking match. For real, fucking. This bitch is reliable. It's hard to look. You need to put the fucking ojo that way, the little fucking like oblong mirror or whatever the fuck. The oblong toe mirror. Anyway, this thing rides pretty fucking sick. Damn. You're gonna get run over, dog. Go home. You're gonna get run over, fool. You almost got killed. What you doing? Go to your house. Go home. I'll beat your ass, fool. What are you? This was gonna bite me. Look at him. Are you? This fucking step couldn't even be more perfect because this bitch just like barely even locks onto the floor and shit. Like straight locks onto the floor. You like put zero weight on when you climb because it's just, and then when you unfold it, it just has like the right geometry to be on the goddamn motherfucker. But yeah, this bitch is bad.